How did independent filmmakers shape 1970s horror films? Imagine a time when making movies didn't require millions of dollars or big studio backing. The 1970s was that era when independent filmmakers truly changed the face of horror. These creators used small budgets but brought big ideas to the screen. Their films often looked different from mainstream Hollywood movies, focusing on atmosphere and psychological scares instead of big explosions or fancy effects. This approach made horror more intense and personal for viewers. Many independent filmmakers worked with very limited resources, sometimes only a few $1,000s. This meant they had to be clever with how they told their stories. Instead of relying on costly visual effects, they used shadows, sound, and suspense to create fear. Films like Let's Scare Jessica to Death used surreal visuals and ambiguity to keep audiences guessing and feeling uneasy. These movies often had a slow, haunting pace that built tension over time. The 1970s was also a time of social change and upheaval. Independent horror films reflected this by exploring themes like societal fears, alienation, and the breakdown of norms. For example, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre tapped into fears of rural isolation and the chaos of the breakdown of civilization. Meanwhile, Eraserhead by David Lynch explored industrial decay and personal alienation through disturbing imagery. These films didn't shy away from dark, uncomfortable topics, making horror more relevant to the cultural climate. Independent filmmakers also experimented with storytelling styles. They pushed the boundaries of traditional horror by blending surrealism, psychological horror, and even dark humor. Eraserhead is a perfect example, mixing nightmare visuals with a strange, unsettling story. John Carpenter's Halloween introduced the slasher film, which became a new subgenre and influenced countless movies afterward. These innovations helped horror evolve from simple monster movies into complex, diverse stories. The success of these low-budget films influenced bigger studios. Many independent horror movies gained cult followings and even made money at the box office. This showed Hollywood that horror could be both artistically interesting and commercially successful. As a result, major studios started investing more in horror projects, leading to bigger productions and more variety in the genre. In short, independent filmmakers in the 1970s shaped horror by taking risks, exploring new themes, and creating innovative styles. Their work broke away from traditional Hollywood formulas and opened the door for more creative freedom in horror movies. Their influence still echoes today, inspiring filmmakers and audiences alike.